listening to Root Notes Radio, and this is part 5 in our series on PJ Olsson's Rock Camp, an intense 2-week musical program that culminates on August 18th with a performance at the Rosé Center at Michigan Tech University. On day 5, students attended various workshops to hone their skills. These workshops included technical aspects such as sound and lighting, as well as songwriting and rhythm section work.
You know, it goes up to the high note and everything, and then it comes back, so it's like big dynamic with this going out to like absolutely nothing on the bass line and just coming back in, and that's what really draws the listener's attention, because they're like, oh, where did the song go? And they're like, bam, well, that's what the song went.
It's a cool thing to use sparingly though. You obviously you don't want to do this in every single song you write, or maybe that's your thing that you do.
It can get kind of annoying though, too many of them, because then it feels kind of jerky.
I mean, one of the best, I said this earlier, but one of the best things you can do for your writing is just keep writing and keep applying these things. And then after you write a song, you know, put it away for a few days and go back to it and be like, okay, what doesn't make sense? Okay, this line doesn't have anything to do with what's going on in this verse after it. You know, go back and check yourself and have other people listen to it, other musicians that you respect their ideas. Have people listen to it and ask them to tear it apart.
In a band where you're just playing rhythm, your job as a guitar player is just to keep time with the drummer, with the bass player, and just add the color of the chord. And a piano player, kind of the same way. However, when you have a guitar and a piano playing at the same time, or 2 guitar players, which we're finding out because there's like 3 guitar players in every band, or at least 2, you don't want to be playing the exact same thing because then it's just redundancy.
I also had a chance to speak with Hannah, Maya, and Winter, 3 sisters involved in the program.
Well, my name is Hannah Bethel, and I'm originally from this area. I graduated from Houghton High School, and then when I was 18, I moved down to Nashville, Tennessee to pursue a career as a singer-songwriter, and I've been there for about 4 years, just working on music. I've released 1 record, and I'm about to release another, and just been writing like crazy and trying to make stuff happen down there. And I'm just working as one of the instructors, and you know, just helping the kids a lot with vocal stuff, harmonies, presentation of the song, how they perform it, the arrangement, and yeah, all that fun stuff you got to do to make a show happen.
Now, you have 2 sisters in camp right now?
I do.
How do you feel about having siblings and being kind of like their mentor in such a program?
I don't mind. I'm glad that they're here. That means that, you know, I get to see them when I'm working. And I was a little nervous that maybe they'd be like, oh, Hannah's here telling us what to do. But they've actually been really receptive and really supportive, and you know, they're awesome. And I think that they're appreciating information that I'm giving as well, which is always nice to have siblings appreciate that. Well, yeah, about Rock Camp, this is just, I just can't stress enough how proud I am to be a part of this. I think it's an incredible program, and I've just coming from 2 years ago and seeing some of the kids from there that have come back for this camp, and just seeing how much they've grown and how much they've grown like as human beings as well as musicians, and just the confidence that I see that was not there 2 years ago. And it's a few of them have told me that it's because of Rock Camp, you know, that they feel like, you know, when you get on a stage in front of 1,000 people and you nail it, you feel like you can do anything. And I just think this is an awesome program for the kids. It's just incredible. It does so much for their hearts and their minds, and I'm just really proud to be here.
My name is Maya, and I am 19 years old. I sing and I play guitar. I also play keyboards too, so I kind of do like pretty much everything. This is my first year at Rock Camp. I really like it. I'm like so excited. Like every day I come here like really excited, ready to work.
Is it a little intimidating working with both your sisters here?
I don't really think about it that much, really. They're just kind of like here, and like we're all doing our own things.
My name is Winter Bethel. I'm 16 years old. I am a singer-songwriter. I play piano and a little bit of guitar. And As far as my rock camp experience, I am in a band called the Baffled Kings. We are a folk rock band. We're doing covers of some newer songs, Mumford & Sons, as well as some classics. We're looking at Johnny Cash, Fleetwood Mac. And so far, the rock camp experience has been awesome. Just collaborating with other musicians who are, around my age and level. Both of my sisters are actually involved in the project. My older sister Maya is in another band. She's a camper, and Hannah is an instructor. It's fun to have them all here. I haven't really worked with them at all. I think we'll probably do some sort of collaboration for the show. But I guess I was a little apprehensive about having them all here. But it really has turned out well. Like, I can ask Hannah for help if I need, but for the most part we don't really see each other too much during the day.
In preparation for the big show, Saturday, August 18th, the instructors and campers all gathered as a group to listen to recordings of each band and offer each other constructive criticism.
How about positive and negative criticism? How harsh should I go? Extremely? I'm not going to go extremely. You want to know why? Because I'm so proud of what I'm hearing. But I will give you some constructive criticism. I'll give you some positive criticism. First off, the positive thing was, who was playing drums on that? Yeah? Okay. The drums are pretty consistent. And who was playing bass on that?
I was playing on the keyboard.
Playing on the keyboard. Those two things were pretty consistent throughout the whole.
I think what you learn from that, all of those of you who are playing drums with other groups, is how important it is to keep rock solid. I mean, there's a real good example. He's really helping those kids keep everything together. And if drummers are kind of wandering around a little bit too, that just makes things really hard. So how important it is for you to be rock solid in what you're doing. Right along with your bass player.
This concludes today's look at PJ Olsson's Rock Camp. Tune in to Root Notes Radio tomorrow at 11 a.m. for the next part in our series. And don't forget to mark your calendars for the big show at the Rose Center at Michigan Tech on August 18th.